Michelle Mai here with College Planning Source again. We thought we'd bring in another one of our friends who's an expert in the college planning industry. Her name is Alice Humbract with Alice Humbract Tutoring, and she's going to give you some tips on the SAT and ACT. All right, so the first question, Alice, is should I take the SAT or should I take the ACT, or both?
This is really your call. There is not a college in the country that cares which test that you take. So it's basically just a taste preference. Learn a little bit about the SAT, learn a little bit about the ACT, decide which one sounds like more like you, focus on this test. Or if you want your absolute best scores, take a full-length practice test to each, compare the results. Some people naturally are far more gifted on one test than the other, and if you take a practice test of each, you'll know, and whichever test you score higher on, you can focus on that test.
Another common question that people ask us, Alice, is what is a good score on the SAT or ACT?
There's no one answer to a certain good score on these tests. It really depends on where you want to go. You want to go to Ivy League school? You better have a really good score. Something like a 2200 SAT or a 33 ACT. But most of us are not aiming for Ivy Leagues. We're aiming for other schools. So find out what are really good schools for you. Do you like really sunny places? Do you like really snowy places? Do you like big cities? Do you like small cities? Where do you want to go? Make a list of all of these colleges that you're hoping to go to. Make a plan. Then look up their average scores. These are really easy to find. There's some great books that list them. There's some great websites. After you have the list of scores, look at those scores and their averages. And if you're a normal student, if you're not recruited for sports or for being underrepresented or for your parents donating a building, then you want to aim solidly above those averages.
Okay, so Alice, some of these parents and students have been coming in asking us about these changes that are going to be coming up with the SAT. Could you give us some more information regarding these changes and how it might affect them?
For most people, the changes don't mean a lot. The new SAT will start in spring of 2016. So if you are graduating 2016 or earlier, you're just going to take the old SAT or the ACT. If you're graduating 2018 or later, you're just going to take the new SAT or the ACT. If you're graduating in 2017, you have a choice. You can do old SAT, new SAT, or the ACT. What I'd recommend is if you're going to do preparation, probably don't bother with the new SAT because there won't be great materials, resources, and the tutors and classes just won't know quite as much about it. So you probably, if you're graduating the class of 2017, want to stick with either the ACT or the old SAT.
With all these options, what should we be looking for in a good test prep program?
There are four main things to consider when you're choosing how to prepare for the SAT or ACT. Your wallet, your schedule, your goals, and how self-motivated you are. So first one is your wallet. You can spend $20 on a test prep book, or you can spend $5,000 on tutoring. There's a wide range there. Number two is your schedule. Do you have a lot of free time and a pretty open schedule? Or is your schedule pretty tight? Do you have a lot of extracurriculars? Are you traveling for sports? Then you might need a more personalized program that can work around your schedule. Three is what are your goals? Are you just hoping for a little bit of score improvement? Or do you want a lot of score improvement? And number four is how self-motivated you are. Some students, you can buy them a test prep book. They will study, they will get a great score on their own. Other people really need more structure and help and motivation from someone on the outside, and then a class or private tutoring is a great option.
Thanks for all the great information, Alice. If you're looking for help with SAT or ACT prep, please visit Alice's website at tutorwithalice.com.